All right, cool. You there, Kai? All right. Where is capture age there? Oh. All right, cool. I'm pretty sure I hit record, and we are recording. Sweet. Just got to get. Geez, where did I put? Too many tabs up. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right. I guess this is the match that's going to decide who's going to take Shami's spot to, I guess, verse Redemption, possibly, if Jordan wins out of Bloom for these 3 games, and they'll have a chance to verse you again if you beat Jaden, or the winner out of you two. Am I not sharing it? I was. Maybe because I changed channel. That's right. It's Dark Age. We won't miss much. Yeah, I changed channel so it stops sharing. Share screen. How's that? All right, cool. All good? All right, so in the grey, we have Bloom playing the Japanese, one of his favorites, and then Jordan playing Koreans, Jordan's old favorites. Cool. I actually haven't been to Korea. Have you been to Korea? No, but do you think he plays Koreans because he's a fan of kimchi? Because they usually do homemade stuff at home. Oh, what's this? Early forfeit? Maybe Jordan's got to do the dishes. Well, I haven't been to Balloons for a while. His dog, I forgot what her name was. She was always a bit of a menace. Honestly don't remember. She's a big dog. She's still quite young. She'd only be like 3 years old, I'd say. I met her like as a puppy and that, so she's pretty. How you going? Not really Age of Empires related, but could be. Well, we can comment on like this sort of thing, like we can see that. Well, here's the map. That's like a pretty good zoom. Um, it is. It's. I don't know. Oh, but we'll check. We can check out the bases sort of thing. We've got pretty close gold. Yeah. For Jordan, he's nice and defendable gold as well as his stone. Where Bloom also pretty defendable. There's no real forward gold here, so I think they've got it pretty equal. Although Bloom does have his berry bushes a bit more forward, but being an island map, I don't think there's going to be any. Well, who knows with Jordan and that, but sneaky landings at the start. I don't know. Like Blue mentioned before, he doesn't really play islands. Maybe he's just like there's still a little bit of panic versus some players, and he's just panicked at the start and just chucked his sheep near the mill. Well, also look at this though. Like Jordan's already got idle eco. Look, he's not even building vills. He's at 48 seconds already. Although he is slightly ahead in res. Yeah. Also notice that he is actually playing a bit smarter. Like he's got quite a lot on wood compared to Bloom. So Jordan does realize he needs to start pumping out fishing ships early. So this could slowly push him ahead. Oh, no, he's done, mate. He's finished his smoker, mate. Back to it. No, he's changed his mind. But yeah, I think the big thing is, well, if Jordan just keeps humping out fish and chip compared to Bloom, he's just going to get that lead. They both got similar idle time. Jordan's got idle again. He's just running out of food, to be honest. Like, look at that. He just doesn't have the food. Once again, it just comes down to inexperience on playing this map. Jordan, I think, knows what to do, but he just isn't balancing right? Where I think Bloom's almost playing pretty similar to a standard start. Like, 4 on wood, 16 on food. So I feel like, yeah, I'm not too sure here. Who'll actually do aggression first, or I, I think Bloom will actually probably get up first, maybe. He's got a lot more on food. So I feel like it'll swing here. Bloom will probably get up first. He'll have a little bit of an equal lead until Jordan's going to probably keep getting these fish and chips out, maybe, and he'll just overtake that again. But he does have those extra 2 fishing ships. Rose Collector's about the same, though. So on a standard. So these are 2 really different players. I feel like Jordan's actually quite good at just the pure eco game of this. Where I feel like Bloom's better at the micro. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're technically a defensive naval civ, like, because they get the turtle ships. Um, I think that's Shorter's plan. Obviously, I think they collect stone faster, so probably go for a castle pretty early, maybe as well. But the Japanese do have that half price lumber mill mining camp. But it is good to see, like, obviously Bloom's ahead for the aging up, but Res Collected, they're almost equal. So Jordan does have that extra vill and the 8 fishing ships if we jump back across. Honestly, what I think out of these guys, it's going to come down who attacks first and who has the aggression. Because I feel like Bloom is definitely more aggressive on like an open map. On an island map, something like this, I feel like Jordan will be the sneaky one. See, he's already got the transport ship out as well. Like about a year ago or so, I actually versed Jordan on a one of these maps before. And the skill differences between us is pretty big, but he actually played quite well. Like, there was honestly, he had to leave as usual partway through the game, but he definitely had the edge. It could have been his first win against me. It was that sort of thing. He landed on my island quite early with military, built to the back of my base, and just pretty much just had the military on my base. So I had a bigger navy, better eco, but just purely because it's on my base, and I just didn't have. These islands are quite small, especially if you don't have the center. I think the map we played didn't have the center; it was just one island each. Um, but yeah, just without having that room to build, I couldn't really push him off. It was sort of obvious. Like he sent military over, did a bit of damage, drove him off, and then just kept coming until I found it with my navy. I do feel like this game could be a bit longer than some of the usual games, like Arabia or any other sort of open map. It's generally decided pretty quick with these guys because one usually just has the advantage over the other. Because it's just the balance really. It's just like between eco fishing ships, but also having military. Like, do I build much, land military, but it's going to be sort of useless, or do I sort of control the ocean? But ships are pretty expensive. I would like to see, and we don't have any military ships now, but I would actually quite like to see someone having a fire ship or some galleys out now. Because they've got nothing, and they've both only got one dock each, I believe. I'll have a quick look over here. I got 2 docks. He's got a second dock coming up now, but like these fishing ships go down pretty quick to fire ships, and that would be just a massive hindrance, I guess. It's a big investment to lose. Or even looking here, sorry, as I was sort of mumbling about, Bloom's actually taken the eco lead here. And it's really coming down to the one thing here, idle eco. Well, not the idle CC, but the actual idle eco. So he's got an efficiency of 0.5%. Jordan's got 7%, which is quite a lot, as you can see there. It's 32 minutes worth of just wasted villager time. This guy probably is not helping it. Oh, he was stuck in there before. Oh, we got some military. Oh, but Bloom's got some actually fire ships. What was that, Kai? Who's that? Oh, Daniel, what are you doing here? We're spectating a tournament. You'll be on my YouTube channel now. Congrats. That's all right, mate. I'm a streamer now. Well, that's all it is. It's just Age of Empires memes and feet pics. I sell my toenails though, just the clippings. I wonder if this will get my account shut down now. um, this group, I have no idea, mate. Well, he's got fire ships running. It's going to be. He, Oh, he's just got transport, empty transports there. Well, that's Jordan's transport, and that's Bloom's. Oh, he's gone for a town centre at Bloom already there. Who are you talking to, mate? All right, see you, mate. All right, so here we go. This is going to be an interesting match. So Jordan's got the galley line. It's going to be weak to the fire ships. Bloom's getting another town centre up there. Res collector's pretty close, honestly. Yeah. The other thing I'd like to see from Jordan, I didn't really notice because we got distracted there when Jordan aged up. Um, why did Jordan doesn't have another town centre? He's got the res. Look, he's got enough for a castle. He's got enough to friggin' at least 2 town centres. He's got the food. Well, it's coming up now anyway. So if I do this, we can see what which is it? This is what Bloom can see. So he doesn't. He's scouted out there, and I think he's seen sort of what Jordan's had there. Actually, there you go. That's what he can see. So he's been out there. He knows Jordan's there. Anyway, we've got a bit of combat over here. It's not going to be like it's going to be an easy win. Down. Ooh, that's a bit. You can see up on the bar here, overwhelming military. Oh, they're gone. It is sort of, yeah. Did I sort of missed that? Did Jordan have a bunch of vills in those ships over there? Because Jordan was pretty much they were on par. Jordan was ahead 1 vill, and now he's down to 30 out. So he's lost them somewhere. He must have tried to go for a sneak into his base. I reckon he went up there for a sneak into his base for a castle drop. Ooh, he's got a defensive castle here. It is probably not going to get up in time. Hasn't noticed, or he's not responding. He's responding with 2 fire ships. You know what I love? This is what. Do you know what they're called? Demo ships. He should get some demo ships right now. That castle will defend from those fire ships, though, and it'll go up. So Bloom's going to leave these. I don't think he will. Jordan's still very good for res and the bank for food and wood. He's pushing up here at the same time. Problem here is he's pushing with a ram, which is great, but he needs to come in with a ram now. This is just giving Bloom time to respond. Fire lancers. They're literally they're not as good. They're a mix between pike and man at arms. So they hold up quite well against other pikes, and with their gun lance, which recharges is quite well as well for archers. But 1-on-1 men at arms, it's no good. They're not bad, to be honest. They've got some pretty good combos with them. He's got a rocket cart ready. If he markers it well, he could win this here. Yeah, he's defending with another castle. What I would have liked to see is that castle on the main island. That's where all the res is now. He's still got plenty of res here, to be honest, though. Bloom is slightly creeping ahead now with eco, like res collected. And he has military. If he had the other TC, that would also quite help him, because they're both still just running 2 TCs. Both of them also don't have a lot of farms. Like Bloom does now have a lot of guys collecting food. Probably mainly his fishing ships. Jordan's lost pretty much a lot of his fishing ships. He really needs to either farm with the fishing ships or just build some farms. Like 7 on food's not enough to stay in 2 town centers. That was a horrible decision. If he had went for the man at arms instead, that would have been great. There's his second town center. Like, honest, he should be able to like defend that. Ville's just wreck rams. Yeah, 5k in front now. Obviously, at the start of this game, I was talking about Jordan being good at collecting res, but you haven't really seen that here at all. Probably didn't help Jordan. Jordan's just kind of gone in because he's just, mainly just goes in, plays how he wants to play, sort of thing. Has a loose idea what to do. Where Bloom wasn't expecting this map, but he did give it a quick, a Google before he played to like, what should I do? All right, so literally Jordan's going to do something big here, or he's just like, I can see like he's going to lose the island. He has a wall wagon. He's doesn't have Ville's queued at all. Doesn't have the food. Has Archer's queued because all he has is wood and gold. He would, because he's got, what, 31 on friggin' wood that he's not spending. Jordan won the flip and he chose this map. He did admit he wasn't ready for this map. I think he just had a bit of hopes that Bloom's not used to this map, so just, yeah. I feel like, even though he picked this map, this has probably thrown Jordan more than it's thrown Bloom. Yeah, he's got 6. Honestly, it is like, with what Jordan's got, if he knew what to do, he could probably still swing it against Bloom, but he needs something big. Like, it's hard, honestly, because he's centered on this map. Like, a good castle here could defend for him. He's 100 short, so we could buy the 100. What's this behind here? That's just gold. But is he of them? Oh, he's. Oh. He might lose those bills, which would probably. Oh, what's he? Oh, run! Yeah, so he's down 20. Oh, he's building. He loves his towers. I don't know if you've ever played against him. Jordan used to have this old strat where he would, with Koreans, open like Black Forest, Arabia, whatever, and it'd just be pretty much straight tower rush. And it wasn't the worst strat for Jordan. It is actually, isn't it? You got one guy that likes to watch this in the front there. Oh, he's got scorpions as well. I also I don't know, it's wigging me out a little bit that Jordan's got 4 on food. He's got 3 TCs that I bet you he's not really building out of any of them. No. And he has like literally almost no one on food. I feel like he's like just like all in, to be honest. I think he's just given up on collecting res just about. And he's just like, I'm just gonna go wood and gold, wood and gold. That's all I need. Let's have a quick look over here. Where is there? He's got guys. He's got a relic there. He's gonna lose. The castle go up. Ooh. Yeah. Jordan just needs to start putting more guys on wood and stuff. Jordan's got 62 guys, and then only like 30 guys are working. So I don't know back of this base, like where these Idlevilles are going. Look, probably more on gold there, I bet you. Yeah, more on gold. If Bloom could open up these houses, he could probably go out there. Oh, he's got another castle again for Bloom. Bloom's doing actually all right against Jordan for like the difference in eco now and tech. Well, if you can look at the stuff up here, like Jordan's actually not building anything like military. He's just running with what he's got. I would have liked to see some more wallbaggers out, to be honest, just for the fact he's playing Koreans. Or even the turtle ship. Like, we didn't even get to see the turtle ship. Oh, actually, here's what I was looking for before. Look at this. He's got 20 guys, like, standing there. All of them now. Like, I feel like that's could have made the difference here if those guys were doing something. All right, he's got samurais coming out. So if he drops them, yeah, see. I honestly think Jordan doesn't realize he has like 20 guys doing nothing. Jordan's running off 6 guys on wood, 10 on food, and 11 on gold. Oh, look, we can see he's got some petards he's decided now. because he's literally he's got 60 mils to Bloom's 100, but he's only working with half of that. He's double nerfed himself. Well, these petards have come out at the worst possible time. I don't know why he did that. Oh, Jordan's trying to get murder holes now. If you actually look down here, like Jordan's KD is like marvelous, to be honest, for what he's running with. You know, Castle Age crossbows. Like Jordan is trading way better than Bloom is. He's just given up on eco. I wonder if he like, but even repairing here, he's got like the first road's repairing, the other half down there are just standing there watching. You know, they're supervising. His efficiency is probably horrible. Yep, crossbows are out now because he has to come out because the castle's damaged. Rams are coming in. This is his big final here. Bloom is probably he's just chilling with his navy now. Jordan. Well, he's so close. Oh, he's got the money for another castle somehow. And he has one. Oh no. That one Vil building that castle. Well, look, here's the thing. He's found his Vils now. He's like, back to work. I don't know if I can select all these guys. Yeah, 26 Vils he had there doing nothing for probably, I don't know, 20 minutes in game, maybe longer. Like, it would be a good time to call the GG here now. Unless Jordan thinks he has, one of his secret stats, It's all that. It is over. Like, Jordan's pretty much run out of gold on the map on his island. He's running out of wood. He's barely got enough farms to probably sustain villager production, which he's back on top of now. Like I said, there's another lumber mill. He's literally just going to build all wood. Well, here's the other interesting thing here. He spent 100 on wood to build a lumber mill to move forward to build another one. And another one. Oh, there you go. He's getting iron casting. It's extra damage for melee units. Yes. That is also gold intensive. I don't know how much. I think it's the last one. It's probably like 200 gold or something, like 300 food or something stupid. Something he can't afford. A tower, probably. Said. Yeah, he won't see that. Well, no, these bills are. Oh, they're just mining gold, not even with a camp. Hold on, there's something going on here. All right. Yeah, okay. So there's not much going on. So this is what I said in your match against Jordan, is he just makes wrong decisions. Like he can go good on eco and that, and he can like have military, but he'll just make some like just the wrong calls every time. Like he was first on the island, so since he was first on the island, he probably should have just built a TC like first. He had the villager and the eco lead, and then he just stopped building eco, and this happens. What's what you get for invading, the island nation of Japan? And we've always known there's always been a bit of history between, Koreans and Japanese. Jordan's attempting a comeback with his secret TC. It's been about half an hour in game, but he's finally reproducing villagers. They do all appear to be male, though. I'm not too sure. Do the Japanese get cannon galleons? And if so, do you think Bloom has forgotten to press the little arrow on the dock again to see all the other units? Right. Either way, it would have probably just speeded the process up a bit. I feel like Jordan, I don't even know what Jordan's doing here. Attempting to probably live on that island now. Here's the thing. I don't think this is going to go very well for him. Yeah. Do they have minimum range? Well, it looks like the samurai now on Smoko. What is he doing here with this? Like he could have just stayed there. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. He's got a couple of transport ships there ready to go. Japanese already in the base, so we know this is gone. He's freaking 42 guys on wood. Still only ever had probably max 8 on food. Like, honestly, I think that at least against his samurai there, the wool wagons could have played quite nicely. Yeah, maybe had a bit of cannon fodder. If he had actually more food going, he could have ran some scouts. It's honestly pretty late with his 50 food. Is he going to spam the market now? Is the question. Oh, nope, nope. He tried a quick wall, didn't work. Oh, he's got some knights there. Like I said, he's got iron casting and armor. But the Japanese are beasts in melee combat. I wouldn't be surprised if they're fully upgraded. Yeah, fully upgraded armor and attack, and they're elite. So nothing up here. Like this is going to go now. Like you mentioned before, it would have been great to have a great escape plan. Like Doc's come down, picked up the vills, and just landed. Even if you went into Bloom's base, there's nothing there defending it. Hmm. What actually would have been It would have been great to see if when Jordan was fighting back in the center island here and he wasn't really doing great, if he just left then with his military and just gone straight to like Bloom's Island because there was never anything there to help like defend there. Although to control the center is probably much stronger. Yeah, that's all you need, and then that one guy just goes around and kills a bunch of stuff. So this is gone. This is pretty much gone. Bloom has seen the houses. Technically, he should know actually the TC's there because his villagers were killed by him. So yes, he's seen all this. I don't know what he's doing then. Jordan's got decent amount of gold, decent amount of wood. he's just picking vills off with crossbows. Like, yeah, and like, it would probably be a good time to call it GG. Maybe if this was the third game, but there's nothing's happening here. That's the thing. I don't know. They're on the main island here again. Like, yeah, this is the Smoko game. Pillaging, yeah. Oh no, it's done, mate. He's coming up. Also, I bet you that is open there. He must realize that's open. But I reckon these guys will come right up and around. Yeah. Yeah. So the other thing that's happening here as well, I feel like, well, maybe. Yeah. And this is the end. He's gonna be cut off if he goes. No, oh, he's going the right direction. I wish Jordan had the stone for a castle though, just to drop it in Bloom's original place. All right, so this is what Jordan has seen before. Well, just to be annoying. He's building an archery range. I know it's great though. Is he? I think he's housed. He's housed. Which his will side to get picked up by pikes. Just build the houses. He could also build a siege workshop, to be honest, as well, which would be great here. Which does Pike slowly take down his last couple of vills. Jordan is actually playing this to the last vill. I think he realizes like, nah, I need houses, and he's built it close enough to the fire ships. How do you think this is going to go? Yeah, but he's not upgraded, but he's got all the armor and weapon. He's got him. He's down to 3 vills, and he's building a tower instead. And he's got 1 crossbow because he lost some vills. Watch this crossbow get killed by the TC. He should have put a house down there. Oh, he's making a run for it with that vill there. Oh, they finished. They finished the tower. He's got 1 vill left. Technically, there we go, and that's game. That was a drawn out game. It was definitely different, and it was definitely a lot longer than most of my recordings so far. All right, we'll jump across the other guys. Well, actually, we'll have a quick look at the stats, before we jump across. Because we can see what sort of happened here. So, military here, we can see pretty much Bloom's always had ahead of military. Jordan did make a bit of a comeback when Bloom got to Imp. Obviously, he lost probably a bit of resources going up. KD is really good for Bloom there, but if you looked honestly like around this area here, like mid game, Jordan was trading better than Bloom for what he had. Eco, once again, pretty much they're on par at Castle, and then I think that must have been when he came around with the fishing ships and just burnt it all to hell. We don't really need to see the rest. Society. I don't know. Where was age up time? Here we go. Jordan was a bit slower to both, but it's not that far behind, and they were, like I said, equal up until Castle. All right, I'll leave it there, and we'll jump. That's it.